What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my video. Today we have the Biglots animated Raven Scarecrow. So obviously I haven't made a video in like almost 3 months now, and that's because, well, it's not really Halloween anymore, so I don't really have any videos to make videos on. I don't have any items to make videos on. Excuse me, but I just got this one as a birthday gift yesterday, and it is the Raven Scarecrow from Biglots. So he was brought back, part of the Back from the Grave collection, on HalloweenCostumes.com, and that's how I obtained him. And I actually really like him. I definitely would have tried to, would have gotten him, would I have had a Biglots around here, but I'm in like the middle of the Midwest, and our Biglots are all shut down and closed. So, yeah, I can't get this guy. Back then I couldn't, but now that he's on HalloweenCostumes.com, I can get him, and he's here. And for those who asked, no, I will not be getting anything from the Home Depot halfway to Halloween drop. I've debated on the pumpkin creature and the Jack-in-the-Box clown, but I figured I have more projects that I'd like to spend my cash on in the few upcoming months when Halloween approaches. But this guy was not part of my original plan, but now that I have him, I will be implementing him in my display. So without further ado, let's go ahead and set him up. Oddly enough, he came in a Biglots box. We'll go ahead and take a look at this box real quick, actually. So we have animated Raven Scarecrow, 7 feet tall. Giant size, 7 feet tall, indoor outdoor covered, perfect for your Halloween graveyard. Sound motion or footpad activated. Crows fly around the fogging, flaming, scary Scarecrow. Glowing LED flickering flame effect, eyes, mouth, and chest. And he is fog compatible, but for this video I will not be using a fog machine because I do not have one. I've been a haunter for more than a decade, and I still have not obtained a fog machine, but I'm hoping that will change this year. So now we can get into setting him up. So on the top we've got some crows. They look kind of cheap, but not too big of a deal. Control box down there. I think there's like a flame light and another pole down there, and then there's a Scarecrow. I think the instructions are down there, so I'll go ahead and get this all laid out, and then we will go from there. Alright, so I've gotten everything out of the box and the packaging. I've untwisted everything. First things first, we got the base. Pretty standard base. Unfortunately, it's a single pole base. I hate these bases with a burning passion. I'll be modding this for Halloween, so it's much more sturdier and it can be used outdoors. Got the instructions with the fogging stuff. Instructions, the removal tool. We've got these 2 plastic beams. I think this is for his like cross pull, his arch. Got 3 crows, all labeled G. These are labeled F and E, by the way. That's labeled A. You got the control box. He does take batteries, which I'm surprised about. You got your volume control adapter. He does not come with an adapter, but for this video I'll be using one since I'm too lazy to find my batteries. He does have a fog relay here. Speaker jack, footpad jack. I think he's only motion activated because I do not see a sound sensor in there. Oh, never mind, there is one right there. So he is sound and motion activated. You have a fire and ice light pole. This is labeled C. And then a normal plain square pole, labeled A. And then the crow is labeled G, if I did not say that already. And then the body. I don't know what the body is labeled, but I'll go ahead and get into details with this body here. It looks fantastic. I love the sculpt. Could use a better paint job. It is blow molded. Overall, I love the sculpt on him. I love his hands. They're very, very creepy. They're like claws. He's got a plastic rib cage under here, like the Inferno Scarecrow does, but it's got this black fabric, and this one does have the good sensors. And that's really it. So let's go ahead and start to assemble him. Starting with this base. It says front there, so that's going to be the front. I'm going to grab this pole, normal pole. Nothing special about it, and we're just going to insert this in and snap lock that in. Next is surprisingly the control box, which is surprisingly low to the ground. So this goes on just in, I can get it in there. There we go. And then this just snap locks in there, clicking and locking into place. This is why I don't like those single pole bases, because they're wobbly. Next up, we've got the fire and ice light labeled C. And this will also just kind of snap lock into this other pole, just like so. Next, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to connect this wire J to J and then pop the body on, which I will go ahead and do right now. Alright, so once you connect all the wires, you get the body on, and now we're going to connect these two like wooden pegs, and there's like these little slots in the shoulder. You can't really see them, but those just slide in there and they click into place, and then we will get the crows on his neck. Alright, here he is. It's a bit windy, so I moved him somewhere where the wind is a bit more blocked, and also where I have a extension cord hooked up. So now we will go ahead and demo him. So let's go ahead and turn him on. It's a bit difficult to do with all this clothing in the way. And it's so windy out. This is not a good day to do this. Alright, so he's inside now, since it got pretty windy out. So I brought him in. Here's his demo.
I'm watching. I'm waiting. I'm hungry. I can taste your fear. Where the crows circle above, you know there is something rotten below. Shoo, you crows. They are coming for me, just like I'll be coming for you. Tonight. If you can see me, it's too late. Your grave has been made. Trespassers will be regulated. I will drag you down into eternal darkness, and oh yes, there will be blood.
Now we'll go ahead and demonstrate him in the dark.
I'm watching. I'm waiting. I'm hungry. I can taste your fear.
So that is the Biglots animated Raven Scarecrow. Probably one of my favorite scarecrows I have in my collection. He's very, very cool. He's very unique. I love the flying crows. Even though the clothes aren't the nicest looking, they are still a very nice addition to this piece. I love the sculpt. That's probably my favorite thing about this prop, besides the phrases. The phrases I love. I love the one that where he says, "There will be blood." That one is very, very creepy and very eerie. That's probably my favorite phrase that this guy has. It's very, very cool, very grotesque. But like I said, his pumpkin face is very, very nice. I love like the stretchy, gooey kind of look he has. His claws are great. Quality-wise, it's pretty average for a techie prop like this. He's got a couple plastic gears, a couple metal gears. He seems to be pretty well made, aside from the structure of the base, but that really concludes it. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which should be a Ripsaw unboxing video. So stay tuned for that.